Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of the Motown's Wrestling Review. I am the host, the president of the Motown's Wrestling Group on Facebook, Tony Motown Allen. I am really excited for this show. We are reviewing Friday Night SmackDown in Chicago, of all places. Chicago shows, from what I heard from some of the members of the Motown's Wrestling Group that got tickets for the show in Chicago, expensive as fuck. Marcus Cummins, I believe a couple months ago, was like, they're ready to bring out like this person, I need this, and this, what you guys are charging. Triple H, you did come through. You brought the stars. You definitely brought the stars and everything. Brought the surprise, too. Man. It's still a little high, though. But talked about that in the past, probably talked about that in the future, about as far as what WWE charges for these events, which is fucking ridiculous. But this show in Chicago, man, Chicago always bring it. They always bring it in Chicago. And this show kicks off with John Cena. This is John Cena's last time in Chicago. This is John Cena's last time on SmackDown on his farewell tour that ends in fucking December. And it's crazy because Chicago hates Cena. Like, a good majority of the time when John Cena comes to Chicago, they boo the fuck out of him. And I think that goes back to his feud with CM Punk when he lost his title to CM Punk, and CM Punk left with that motherfucker, blew him a kiss goodbye, and was like, deuces. I think that's when the hatred for John Cena started in Chicago. But last night, oh my God, I have never seen John Cena get cheered that much in Chicago. They absolutely loved him. Singing his song, chanting his names. Thank you, Cena. Thank you. I was amazed at the reception that John Cena had. And he was just out there soaking up the moment and everything. He claimed he didn't have anything planned. But just enjoying the moment and everything on this farewell tour. And then out comes Sami Zayn. And everybody singing Sami's song when he came out. But as soon as the music stopped, so did the love for Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn was getting booed so bad. John Cena said it was happy hour in Chicago, and he's here for the booze. I don't get why they turned on Sami. I don't know what he did to be turned on. I'm not a real fan of Sami. If I was in Chicago, I probably would have been the one starting the booze, to be honest with you. I get not liking Sami, but I'm just like, it was just kind of weird to me that they just fucking hated Sami Zayn. But Sami wanted to say thank you to Cena, and in honor of him being the U.S. champion, and his debut in the WWE main roster was taking on Cena in his Cena's Open Challenge. That's how he debuted, so he wanted to start the Sami Zayn U.S. title Open Challenge. Cena gave the okay, went to leave, and he was like, and then, I don't know if Sami realized how Open Challenges work, but normally it's like them challenging you, not you challenging them. But Sami Zayn challenged John Cena in his Open Challenge. And he's like, we're not going to do this next month. We're not going to do this next week. Of course, we're not going to do it next week because he won't be there next week. We're going to do this right now. And they went on to have the match. And oh my God, it was actually very fun, entertaining match. Sami Zayn is really good. Match got plenty of time and everything. I actually really enjoyed seeing these two in the ring together. And then Cena went to his tribute to past wrestlers. He hit Sami Zayn with the pop-up power bomb. Kevin Owens, tribute to him, and Kevin Owens made his debut against John Cena and actually won the U.S. title in his first match in the main roster. Then he hit the Angle Slam. Respect, Kurt Angle. Respect. Shout out to Kurt Angle on that one. Then, of course, he had to hit the GTS. He's in Chicago. CM Punk's move. And then the crowd started chanting RKO, RKO, RKO. You could tell, well, I'm not sure if everybody could tell, but honestly, you could pretty much tell that this wasn't in the plans. But you see John Cena kind of crawl over to Sami Zayn. You see him say something to Sami Zayn, which it was, damn, pretty obvious they were talking though. But Cena let him know he's going to attempt it though. But he made the RKO attempt for a little shout out to Randall Keith Orton. And then one of my favorite ones was he was in the corner ready to do the spear. Boom! Hit Sami Zayn with the spear. Michael Cole had the balls to say that. No, mention all the feuds he had with Roman Reigns. And it was nice that Corey Graves, I earned a little respect for Corey Graves because it was like he brought up Edge, kind of like, nah, bitch, it wasn't Roman that he was doing that for. It was fucking Edge, the rated R superstar, back when he was actually fucking rated R. Now he's at AEW being fucking PG, not even PG-13. Edge is a straight up PG. But and it's kind of funny because the crowd was chanting, "Let's go Cena, Sammy sucks. Let's go Cena, Sammy sucks." So it was a very fun match and everything. And of course, what not a surprise to anybody, at least anybody, a lot of people who's really been following wrestling shouldn't have been surprised with all the rumors and everything that's been going around about the match at WrestlePalooza. But Brock Lesnar comes out, put a referee out of the ring, hit Sammy with the F5, hit Cena with the F5, hit Cena with another F5. You know why? Because you get an F5, you get an F5, you get an F5. He just came in, wrecked shit, left. And you know what he had to say about that when they came back from commercial? See you at WrestlePalooza, bitch. So honestly, I was pretty surprised at how much time John Cena got. I mean, yeah, this is his farewell tour. He is the self-proclaimed greatest of all times in the WWF. I'm not going to give him the greatest ever, but he is definitely on the Mount Rushmore for WWE alone. It is John Cena, it is Hulk Hogan, it is The Rock, and the Stone Cold Steve Austin. That's my Mount Rushmore for WWE. I got Cena's coming in fourth behind those guys. Embarrassingly so, because yes, as much as I hate that racist piece of shit, may you rot in hell, Hulk Hogan. I mean, he's one of the GOATs. One of the GOATs. But, very excited. I mean, and this was half a Raw. I mean, a SmackDown. Like, this took almost a fucking hour. So, but it was very good, very entertaining, well done. The match itself, I gave an A. That's how entertaining this was. And no, this time last year, if you would have told me Sami Zayn and John Cena would wrestle each other and be an A, and I would grade that an A, I would have laughed in your fucking face. But they definitely earned an A this night. Next up, we have, following all this stuff with John Cena for the last hour, our next match is Damian Priest versus Aleister Black. And man, I already thought that they should have followed this up with the women, because it didn't matter who you put in the spot. They were fucking doomed. The crowd was already fucking lit from John Cena for the last hour and sitting there anticipating CM Punk and AJ Lee. But we're going to follow that whole hour with Damian Priest versus Aleister Black. And I really give no fucks at all about this feud. I'm just over Damian Priest, to be honest with you though. But this match was really good. I really enjoyed it. The only thing that I didn't like was the fact that, like, when Damian Priest came out, Aleister Black attacked him from behind, because if you watch my reviews in the past, you know how much I love Aleister Black entrance. That shit is on point. I would have been so pissed if I would have spent $300, $400, $500 for a goddamn ticket to this fucking show and I didn't get Aleister Black's entrance. I would have been mad as a motherfucker. But the match itself was good. I mean, even after the attack, he did do his little jump into the ring, into the Indian style set. I mean crisscross applesauce, because, you know, Indian style is offensive now, but very good match. Solid Black mass kick to Damian Priest's fucking face. Damn near took his goddamn head off. He gets the win with that. I gave this match a B. I really enjoyed it. And it's kind of nice because next up we got Mia Yim, or Mia Yum Yum, or whatever you want to call her. But Mishkin is challenging Julia for the United States title, I think. The United States, and one of those mid-card titles. It's kind of nice that Mia Yim is on here. And you know why? Because William Fox and Motown's wrestling group, a good friend of mine for many years and everything, he can't stand AJ Lee. And he knows how much I love AJ Lee. Skippy herself. Yes, Mom. Will from my wrestling parties can't stand AJ Lee. Can you believe that shit? But he got to see his boo coming out to the ring and everything, to challenge for the title and everything. But karma bit him in the ass because Julia did hit Mia Yim with the running knees to get the win and everything. Okay match. It was okay. I mean, it wasn't. Honestly, from both of them, I mean, like, I really expect more out of Julia, and Mia Yim is the shit and everything. So I really expected these women to have a better match than they actually did, though. I gave a match a C. I mean, it is what it is and everything, but at least we did get to see Mia Yim out there. Now, before I go into, like, everything that happened after that match and everything with Seth freaking Rollins and big time bitch Becky Lynch, just a little spoiler alert, the reason why AJ was there at SmackDown is because Daddy allowed it. Everybody thinks that AJ Lee is married to CM Punk, but as you can see right here, clearly you got AJ with Tony Motown Allen. For anybody that has any questions about whether I'm with AJ or not, my future third ex-wife, because her superpower is crazy. And y'all know I dig crazy chicks. Oh my god, I obviously did crazy chicks. Anyway, we're not gonna get into the real life shit. We're gonna go back. And that's just on Motown's wrestling group. I posted that picture last night. But Seth freaking Rollins came out. He was in a skybox out there to introduce his wife, big time bitch Becky Lynch. And she comes out with her stupid ass new music and everything, talking a lot of shit. Talking shit about Chicago. Now, everybody knows how much Seth freaking Rollins loved the Chicago Bears. But this bitch is going to talk about how every team in Chicago sucks. The Cubs suck. The Blackhawks suck. CM Punk's two favorite teams. The White Sox suck. Okay, she right on that. The Bulls suck. But she didn't mention the Bears. She knew what was going to happen with Seth freaking Rollins if that stupid ass bitch would have said the Bears suck. She know what would have happened. Fucking divorced. And she even said CM Punk sucks and everything. Of course, she's getting the crowd riled up and everything. She's doing a pretty decent job of drawing some heat and everything. The outcome, CM Punk. Fucking place went nuts, as we always do. CM Punk gets the Road Warrior pop in Chicago. In my opinion, the Road Warriors are and will forever be the greatest wrestlers to come out of Chicago. But if you tell me CM Punk is, I can't even argue it as far as popularity goes. Man, I don't think there's a wrestler in the wrestling business today that is associated as much with his city as CM Punk is with Chicago. I mean, it might even be more than Ric Flair being associated with Charlotte, North Carolina. But he comes out and everything, and basically told Becky to stay out of it, though, because he could always have somebody come in and take care of her. It could be his sister in the front row, and Becky's like, I beat her ass. He's like, I can make a call to Billy. I already beat her ass. I can make a call to Rhea Ripley. And then she proceeded with the slaps. Just slapping him around like a little bitch. Slapping Punk like a bitch. Over and over again. To the point Punk just left the ring. And then she talking shit about him running and everything. And CM Punk pointed out he would never hit a lady. Now, when he said I never hit a lady, I thought he was going to say something like, but you know lady, because everybody know big time bitch Becky Lynch is no lady. She's a woman. She don't identify as a lady. But he's like, I got somebody that will. And out comes AJ Lee skipping her ass to the ring. Looking all crazy as ever. More ripped than CM Punk has ever been in his entire life. The fuck, that bitch got a 6-pack, and with her boobs an 8-pack. It don't matter though, 6-pack, 8-pack. I will put it on AJ Lee like this. Oh my God. My number. They say, Roman Reigns, you say acknowledge? Acknowledge you? No. I acknowledge you, AJ Lee. Back for the first time in 10 years. And I'm sorry, boo. I'm sorry that I've been claiming Mandy Rose. I'm sorry that I've been claiming Trish Stratus. I'm sorry I've been claiming fucking Tiffany Stratton. I'm sorry that I've been claiming all these boos. You my number one. You my number one boo. And you're back. Daddy got his boo back. And then she proceeded to whoop Becky Lynch's ass. And for those who didn't see what happened after SmackDown went off the air, she picked up Becky Lynch's title and was skipping around the ring with Becky's Intercontinental title. So I hope that's not a prediction. I hope that's a spoiler, because we need to see some gold on AJ Lee. Now, this is a bold statement. This is probably one of the best returns we've seen in the WWE in the last 20 years. CM Punk has produced one of the greatest returns ever in professional wrestling twice. Once in AEW and once in WWE. But I'm sorry. The only person that did a return better than CM Punk is his soon-to-be ex-wife. And the reason why, it's his soon-to-be ex-wife, because not only is she returned to the WWE, she's going to be returning to Daddy. Now, as far as tap out of the night, moment of the night, and match of the night, I always start with the match of the night, because if you keep a track of my grades, and it's not hard today, it was only 3 matches. One got an A, one got a B, one got a C. So obviously John Cena versus Sami Zayn was my match of the night. Tap out of the night. It was hard to find a tap out, but the only thing I was kind of disappointed with this show, I mean, the show was phenomenal. So it's really hard to say that there is a tap out in this. But if I had to say that there is one, it's the fact that John Cena dominated the show. Half the show was John Cena. Those people were there to see CM Punk and AJ Lee. That's what got all them people paying all the high-ass prices and everything. All the anticipation for the last week has been the return of AJ Lee. And it's like they kind of used them to focus on John Cena. So that's my tap out, even though that was my match of the night as well. But is it AJ Lee skipping out to the ring, making her return after 10 fucking years. AJ Lee is my moment of the night. But thank you, WWE, though. This was a very, very good episode of SmackDown in Chicago. We got AJ Lee, we got CM Punk, we got Brock Lesnar, and we got John Cena. Man, that alone. I'm not saying the fans get their money's worth, because your prices are ridiculous, but very, very good show. Thoroughly entertained from beginning to end. And I'll catch you guys on my next review. Make sure you like my video and subscribe. Leave your comments. Let me know what you thought and everything. And if you're not in the Motown's Wrestling group on Facebook, make sure you join. Until next time.